Hi guys, my name is Leah. Thank you so much for joining us today, today, right? We're so happy to bring this to your home at your mat. So today we're gonna do a Tabata style HIIT yoga warm up and cool down, but we'll do a HIIT for the 30 minutes. So today my friend Allison is joining me here.
Hello.
And then, yes, say hello. And then we have Mike counting down for us, so you'll hear the beeping sound and play whatever music you want at home, but we won't have music here, so you have the choice, all right? So first off, I'm gonna have all of you to come down to your back, and we're gonna do some spinal twists to warm up our spine. So come down to your back, take your arms out to a T position. And with your next exhale, you can start to hug your knees in, kind of without using your arms. Take a deep inhale right here. And when you exhale, knees towards the right side. Nice, let's make it dynamic. Inhale, take your knees back to the center. And when you exhale, knees to the left. Couple more times like that. Inhale, knees to the center. And exhale, knees to the right. Inhale, back to the center. And exhale to the left. One more time. Inhale, center. And exhale to the right. If you would like to go at your own pace, go for it. Inhale, center. And exhale to the left. Beautiful. Inhale, big inhale, come back to the center. And when you exhale, drop your feet down to the mat. Take your arms alongside your mat. Palms facing down. Floating bridges. With your next inhale, lift the hips and reaching your arms up towards the ceiling and overhead. Good. Make sure you're pressing into the inner arch of your feet. And when you exhale, lower the hips and lower your arms down. Good. 3 more times like that. Inhale, lifting. Arms lift and hips lift. And exhale, lowering down. Good. 2 more. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, lowering. Maybe your hips are cracking a little bit like us. That's okay, like popcorn. Inhale, lifting up. Last time. And exhale, lowering down. Beautiful. From here, slowly, you can start to hug your knees in with your hands and give yourself a loving squeeze. And if you're a yogi or non-yogi, that's okay. You can take an early happy baby, helping our hips to open early on. Prepare our hips and our core and hamstrings and everything in the body. Think about press the elbows down into your ribs and your armpit and slightly flexing into your bicep. Definitely working into our biceps. And happy baby is also called a non-Instagram pose, so please don't look at our butt, but if you're looking into the camera, right, that's okay. From here, hug your knees in towards your chest. Whenever you're ready, you can start to rock up and down. Oh God, just flip onto one side. We'll meet in a standing position, all right? So rock up and down. Maybe you gain enough momentum. Oh, okay, I did it. So let's see. There we go. All right, we're gonna do 3 sun salutations. So take your feet into Tadasana, feet about hip distance apart. Soften into your knees and roll your shoulders back. Nice. And take a deep inhale right here. And deep exhale. Nice. 3 sun A. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And when you exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your heart, halfway lift. Exhale, hands coming down, step back into a high plank. This first time, hold in a plank pose. Inhale right here. And exhaling, beautiful. 1 more inhale. Nice, rub the knees if you need to, otherwise bend your elbows, hugging into your ribs, chaturanga. Good, inhale, cobra or upper facing. I'm gonna do a cobra to start. And when you exhale, finding your downward facing dog, taking your time. 1 full deep breath right here. Pressing into your hands, spread the fingers back. Good, soften into your knees. Nice, on your next inhale, lift on your tippy toes. Exhale, bend into your knees. You can step or jump forward. Inhale, lengthen your heart, halfway lift. And exhale, folding down. Rooting into your feet, start to rise up. And when you exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Good, 2 more. Inhale, sweep your arms, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway, Urdhva. And when you exhale, hands down, you can step or jump back to high plank or maybe to a chaturanga. Bend into your elbows. Good. When you inhale, cobra or upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. One full deep breath. Rotating the bicep up and tricep down. Nice. On your next inhale, look on your tippy toes. Exhale, bend into your knees like a squat upside down and step or jump forward. Nice. Inhale, lifting your heart, halfway lift. And exhale, folding down. Rooting into your feet, rise up. And when you exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Good. Last time, inhale, sweep your arms. And exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, lifting your heart halfway. Exhale, hands down, step or jump back, high plank or chaturanga. When you inhale, cobra or upward facing, lifting through your heart. And exhale, downward facing dog. One full deep breath. On your next inhale, lift onto your toes. Exhale, bend into your knees and step or jump forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, folding. Rooting into your feet, start to rise and bring your arms. And when you exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Good. Finding one full deep breath here. Nice. And last thing before we start our workout today, you're going to take your feet about hip distance apart. All right. And with your next inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, hinge and fold. Nice. From here, take your peace finger, hook onto your big toes. And with your next inhale, deepen into your knees, lifting through your heart. Think about you're sitting on a half chair. And when you exhale, bend your elbows out to the side and start to fold your head down. Good. Flexing into your biceps. So you're working on straightening your hamstrings if you can, or little by little, right? Doesn't have to come completely straight. Maybe you turn your head side to side, but we're also warming up our shoulders and our triceps and biceps. Nice. Slowly from here, release your hands. Good. Now, slide your hands underneath your feet. 1 foot at a time. So, helping the wrist to loosen up a little bit more. Good. Bring your big toes to your wrist line and take a deep inhale, halfway lift again. Lifting your heart. Good. And when you exhale, bend your elbows up to the side and then press the ball line into your hands. Nice. Holding for 3, 2, and nice, beautiful. Start to release your hands, 1 hand at a time. Nice. Take a deep inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding down. Rooting into your feet, start to rise and bring your arms with you. And when you exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Good. I'm sure you're warm because I am. So we're going to do 6 rounds, okay? So for some of you, you have done Tabata before. Tabata is 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So the same round, we'll do 8 of them, and then that's 6 rounds of those, okay? So I'll lead you through it, and there's timers, so I'll let you know. The first one, before I start, I just wanted to let you know the first round, we're going to go into a bear hover, so technically a tabletop. Curl your toes under, and then hover your knees. And then that's your modification. If you want to add on the first 20 seconds, you're going to tap your knee. Okay? Tap your knee. Does it make sense? All right. That's your first exercise. Second exercise, quickly transition back to your back. We're going to do bridge marches. So from here, lifting through your hips, and then lift one leg at a time. And I'm going to challenge you, asking you not to drop your hips, right? Hips are staying level. All right, so that's your 2 exercises for the first round. Are you ready? All right, cool, awesome. So, get the timer on.
Starting your Tabata workout. Get ready.
All right, guys, get ready. So come down to your tabletop.
Exercise.
It starts? Okay, cool, awesome. So start to lift your knees. Good, and think about your core hugging in. Maybe finding your bear hovering or tabletop hover first. And maybe if you want to add on, tap the knees. Opposite knee and hand. your back. Onto your back. All right, feet about hip distance apart. And we're gonna start hands down, lifting through your hips. And keeping your hips level, lifting one leg at a time. And you can go as slow as you want, but try to make sure you're lengthening your tailbone. Ooh, feel the glutes. Nice. Come, 10 seconds. Transition back into a tabletop. Curl your toes under. And we're gonna start hugging the knees. Beautiful. Stay here if you want. Tap the knee. If you want to advance. Ooh. So if you have a block at home, you can also do this with a block on your sacrum, right? That's what I do sometimes at home. And you don't have to do that.
Rest.
Nice. Come down to your back. Beautiful. Hands down. Woo. And lift.
Exercise.
Pressing into your feet. Good. Maybe stay there. Maybe you hover the foot. One foot at a time. Send the shoulders down. Ooh. There you go. And rest. Come on back. We got 2 more of each of those exercises. Hands down. Press the fingertips really well. Curl the toes. Cover the knees. Nice. Tap the knees if you want to. Woo. There you go, Allison. You're doing awesome. Good. Hug the core in. Stabilizing the entire trunk. And rest. Come back onto your back. All right, if you thought that's easy, I have something harder for you later, okay? Touching your feet and lift the hips. Nice. Start to lift the foot. Really thinking about lengthening the tailbone down. Send the shoulder blades down. And don't forget to breathe.
Rest.
And rest. Come on back. Last bear hovering. Start to find your toes curl under. Lift.
Exercise.
Nice. This is your last one. This is your last one. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Your last one before your 1 minute rest. Come down to your back. And lifting up into the bridge. Nice. Keep going. You got less than 10 seconds.
Rest.
Nice, guys.
Reset.
Whew. You got 1 minute to grab your water. I'm sure I'm gonna grab my water, Allison too. So you got a minute, all right? I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do for the second round. I'm so jealous of Mike right here. Mike is laying on his back. Whew, okay. We're gonna build strong bodies and mind, okay? So the second round, I'm gonna have you to do jump squat, okay? So jump squat, however your hands are helping you, that's your first 20 seconds. The second one, you're gonna come down to your plank, forearm planks. Try to make sure your forearms are parallel to each other. Nothing crazy, but you're just gonna saw forward and back. Plank squat. Okay, but if you have done this before, you know this builds really good core, right? So that's your 2 exercises for the second round. Hopefully that works, okay? So,
Starting your top it out workout. Get ready.
all right. Jump squat.
Exercise.
There we go. 20 seconds. Woo. Hopefully your neighbors don't come up and yell at you. Yeah, make sure your knees are tracking with your toes and then explode up. However your arms help you.
Rest.
There you go. Okay, come down to a forearm plank. If you need to definitely do that, but you don't have to.
Exercise.
Alright, simply shift forward, back, forward, back. Whew. Deep breath. Sink the belly in.
Rest.
Nice. 10 seconds, and come up into a squat jump. You ready?
I'm ready.
Yes.
Exercise.
There you go. Let's go. See if we can do 10 of those. 4, 5, I'm counting my own. Whew. Nice. Form plank. Take care of time. All right. Come down to your forms.
Exercise.
Start to shift forward and back. Think about your taking your ribs in, lengthen tailbone. And if you can balance a block on your sacrum, that will be so great.
Rest.
All right. Whew. Jump squat, number 3.
What modification can I do?
So you can do air squat without jumping. Okay.
Exercise.
Yeah. So I'm gonna demonstrate air squat for you, okay? You can just do this. And depending on how your hips feel, you can also take your hips a little bit outward or inward with your feet. Okay? Whew.
Rest.
Nice. Come down to a form plank. Finding your form. You can feel free to drop the knees if you need to. This is exactly the same thing.
Exercise.
Breath in. Don't forget to breathe in. Start to shift forward and back. I almost forgot about it. Whew. Pressing into your elbows.
Rest.
Nice. Last round. Last round. Jump squat or air squat. Okay.
Exercise.
Let's go. Maybe this last one, if you haven't tried jump squat, or if you need to slow down a little bit, that's okay. No judgment. Make sure your knees are tracking your toes. If you can land a little bit lighter, that'll be awesome.
Rest.
Okay, last one. Come down to your high plank first and drop on to your elbows. Drop the knees if you need to.
Exercise.
And start to shift forward and back. Woo! My quads are on fire. My core as well. Beautiful, Allison.
Almost done.
Almost done, there you go.
Rest.
Nice, guys.
Workout reset.
Woo. We have 4 more of those, okay? Grab your water. If you need a little bit twisting between sets, you can absolutely do that. Woo. All right. Mike, do you want to join us?
I'm good.
No, he's good. He's good. All right.
I'm starting to sweat.
All right. While you take your water, I'm going to show you the 3rd round, okay? It's the same exercise. You're just alternating from left to right. So, 20 seconds. You're going to step back with your right foot, jump up, okay? Jump up. And the modification is without a hop. Just send your knee in. 20 seconds this way. The second 20 seconds, switch side. Switch side. You can add in the hop or just drive the knee in, okay? Ooh, I'm losing my balance a little bit. So, the key is keep the core in and the knee tracking with your toes, right? When you're hopping up or driving in, that's a force, okay? Power, take it in and use your hands to help, okay? Sound good? All right.
Starting your top it on workout. Get ready.
All right, we're gonna start 3, 2, 1.
Exercise.
All right, step 1 foot back, hop, or drive it in, okay? Drive it in if you want to, hop. You can always do 1 hop, 1 no hop. Use your hands to help. Yes.
Exercise.
Step the other foot back. Drive it in, hop, or no hop. There you go. Don't forget your breath.
Rest.
Rest. Okay. Back to the first side. Maybe you want to bake a cake for a neighbor underneath later. But
Exercise.
let's finish the work. Let's go. There you go. You got this. These are only 20 seconds, right?
Rest.
10 seconds. Shake it out. Walk around the house if you need to. And go.
Exercise.
Nice, you guys. I'm sure you guys are doing great. Woo.
Rest.
Rest. Halfway through this round, okay? So come with some key points. Think about core in. Knee striking with your toes and hop it up. Let's go. And maybe you're doing same arm and same leg as mine. That's okay. No one is judging you. There you go. Whew. Ooh, my heart rate is up. Yours?
It is.
Okay.
Exercise.
Let's go. Keep the heart lifted, crown lifting up.
Rest.
One more round. One more round.
So close.
So close. Yes. My mat keep turning.
Exercise.
All right, last one. And for this round, you can try landing a little bit softer, right? Like a ninja. Maybe try that. Oh, yeah. One
Rest.
more time to go. Whew. All right, here we go.
Exercise.
Last 20 seconds. And you're almost done with your leg. Almost. Not quite, but almost. Okay? Drive the knee in, use your core, hugging into the front. Woo.
Woo!
Rest.
Nice.
Air high fives.
Yes. That's okay. We're still in that same distance.
We're so.
Woo. All right, grab your water. How are you feeling, guys? Feeling really bad and really sweaty? That's what we need, okay? So for the fourth round, we're halfway through, right? We have 6 rounds. For the fourth round, really easy. And this is kind of like an active rest for you. You're gonna come down to your side plank, okay? Using your forearm, and I'm gonna just have you to wrap the top arm underneath towards the other side. 20 seconds, and you switch side, and that's it. That's your 5 minutes, and that's kind of your active rest, okay? Sounds good? All right. Whew, are you ready?
Start your top and arm workout. Get
Cool.
ready.
And we're gonna start, doesn't matter which side you start first, remember to switch. You can stack your feet, right? You can scissor your feet. I'm gonna actually turn around so you can see it. You can scissor your feet, stack it, and maybe even tap this foot back or forward, whatever support you need. Or if you want to, okay, that's your first round, but you know this, drop the bottom knee, okay? All right, second side, switch to second side. Let's go. And start.
Exercise.
Top arm can reach up, or wrap it under if you want to do the full expression. Training rotation. Deep breath. When you exhale, wrap it down. Inhale, lift it up.
Rest.
Rest, switch side. First side, okay? And maybe you have one side weaker, that's okay. Notice that and take modification.
Exercise.
And we start. Exhale, wrap it down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Keep going, your own pace. Nice job, Allison. I can peek through it.
Rest.
Nice. Come down, rest if you need to, or if you're even more badass, go into it right away.
Exercise.
Nice. Inhale, lift. Exhale, wrap it down. Ooh. Keep lifting through the core and your hips.
Rest.
Good. All right, halfway through. Halfway through. First side, okay? All right. We're almost there.
Exercise.
Side plank. Make sure you know you can modify. Always remind yourself, but also try to challenge yourself. Inhale up. Exhale, wrap it. Obliques are on fire.
Rest.
All right. Ooh.
Look at you switching sides.
Well, I trained. So nice. Look straight. Start. Okay. Wrap it down or stay in the side plank. Lifting through your hips. If your shoes are tapping down, see if you can lift the hips a little bit higher. Whew.
Rest.
All right. Almost there. Almost there. First side. First side.
Exercise.
And guess what? You're not only training your obliques, you're also training your back muscle and your rotation, including the chest. Right? When you're wrapping underneath, you're contracting the front, which is your chest. Woo.
Rest.
Nice. We got one more side to go. Your last 20 seconds.
So close.
So close. You got it, Alice. Beautiful.
Exercise.
Allison is killing it. And I can kind of see you guys are killing it as well. Okay, reach back. And up, inhale, exhale, wrap.
Rest.
Yes, that's it. Woo-hoo. Good job, team. Yes. Air high five. Okay, all right. We got two more. Grab your water if you need to. And if you want some child's pose like I do, take a couple child's pose. Take a couple breaths. All right. Whenever you're ready, I can talk you through the next round. So the next round, you probably want to move your mat a little bit, but I'm going to demonstrate right here. So you're going to do lateral bend, okay? Just some people call it a skater hop, okay? So if you have neighbor underneath, you want to switch your mat or just turn sideways, okay? Hop, hop. That's your 20 seconds. Second one, you're going to do uppercut. So if we have boxers back here, you know what we mean, okay? So coming into a squat position, knees tracking with your toes, and just go up. Think about hugging your bicep, okay? And try to keep your core as stable as possible. It's gonna be a little bit of movement right there, but that's okay. Cut it to the opposite upper corner. 20 seconds, okay? So lateral down 20, and then uppercut 20. You ready? You ready?
Ready?
Cool, awesome.
Starting your top and down workout. Get ready.
Alright. Should we do sideways?
Exercise.
Okay. Lateral pound. And if you want modification, just side step, right? Side step. You don't need to hop. If you wanna challenge yourself, hop it. And rest. Okay, 10 seconds, and we're gonna do uppercut, okay? Coming into your squat whenever you're ready. Woo.
Exercise.
Sit into your squat, uppercut. Make a fist, and then think about your palms are facing inward towards your face. You're protecting yourself. Take your core strong and stable. Whew.
Rest.
Nice, okay. Lateral bound. Turn sideways if you need to. Okay. You
Exercise.
can hop, you can side step, right? Hop or side step. And think about you're trying to cross a puddle of water and try to not make your shoes wet. All right? Whew. There you go.
Rest.
Nice. Good job, guys. Uppercut. Turning that boxer inside you, okay? And start sitting to your squat. Keep your core stable. And punch the air. We want to be kind. We want to punch the air, okay? Use your muscle. Use your bicep, use your shoulders, use your core. Stabilize the whole thing.
Rest.
Have fun. Okay, great. Woo.
I like this one.
You like this one? Nice. All right.
Exercise.
Let's start. Step or bound. Whew. Keep your foot grounded. Feel the floor or your mat.
Rest.
Nice. Whew. Shake it off. Shake it off. And prepare to sit.
Exercise.
And uppercut. And if you got the form right already, right? You can go a little bit faster, and this will be turning into a cardio. Try to keep the core stable. Woo.
Rest.
There you go. Last round. I'm gonna start from this side of my mat. You can switch side as well. Okay. Woo. Let's go. Last one for this one. Keep the chest lifted. And if you can go ninja light, right? It's kind of hard. I'm working on it. But try it. There we go.
Rest.
Nice. One more uppercut, you guys. Whew, I'm sweating. Yeah.
Exercise.
And sit down into your squat. Go faster. This is your last one if you want to. Breathe.
Rest.
Man, 20 seconds is fast.
Yeah.
Right. Good job, guys. All right. Excuse me, we have one more. We have one more round, okay?
So close.
So close. Grab your water. Excuse me. All right. I'm going to show you the last round. It's kind of like a cool down, but not really, okay? So, you guys know, what was that?
Don't tease us.
All right, let's see. You know Superman, right? Today I'm gonna have you to hug your feet in, knees wide. Okay, I'm gonna turn sideways, so it looks like this. Okay, your hands will be forward. This is your modification. You can just lift through your glutes. Hug your feet in and your heels into each other. And if you wanna advance, take your hands behind your skull. Send your elbows wide and lift. That's 20 seconds. And if you can get through 8 of them, that'll be really good. But focus on your glutes. Okay, that's your first exercise. Let me see the second exercise. Come down to your back. You're gonna do ab bicycle. But I want you to go slow. Okay? Hugging it and switch. Hugging it and switch. Okay? Does it make sense? That's your 2 exercises, and you're done after that. Cool. All right. Let's work our core. All right.
Starting your top it out workout. Get ready.
All right. Come down to your back. Now come down to your front.
Exercise.
Bend your knees out, feet together. Hands can be forward or behind your skull, and press the glutes up. Have the heels in. Really feel those glutes muscle. And I want you to think about your back is not arching too much.
Rest.
Nice. Come back onto your back. How does it feel?
Good.
Good. All right. Ab bicycle. Take your
Exercise.
knees up. Cross. Cross. Go a little bit slower than you usually would do. There you go. You got it. Almost. Have the core in. Nice. 1 down. 3 to go. Okay, almost at 2. I wish, right? 3 to go. Come down to your belly. Hands forward, behind, heels together.
Exercise.
All right. I'm gonna do the progression here, but take your own modification. Squeeze your glutes and keep your nose turning down. You don't want any pressure from your neck. Whew.
Rest.
Nice.
Working those micro muscles.
That's it. That's it.
Exercise.
Lift the knees. Cross. 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 Good job, guys. You're almost there. Keep the energy in the legs.
Rest.
Halfway through. 2 more to go. Come down to your belly.
Exercise.
Heels together, knees bend. Hands behind the head if you want to. Lift it. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. If you want to hold on the lifted position, go for it. I'm not stopping you. And exhale down.
Rest.
Nice. Woo. Abs, abs, abs. All right.
Exercise.
This is our 3rd round. I'm gonna offer you one more progression. If you have a block at home, hug the block within your knees and within your elbows. So when you extend, you need the block between the opposite elbow and the knee. Does it make sense? Okay, you can do that. It's your option.
Rest.
All right, last one. This is your last one, guys. Can you give me your best? Best round, last round. All right? Heels together, hug, lift. Keep the tailbone lengthened, no pain in the low back.
Rest.
Yes, we're done with that. One more ab bike. Jump it through, come down to your back. With block or with no block.
Exercise.
'Point your toes. Keep the energy in your legs.
Rest.
Nice. That's it. Give yourself a hug, okay? Air hug yourself and give yourself a clap. Yes. All right. Take your water. And we're gonna do a little bit of cool down and send you off into a beautiful day. Okay, take some water. How you feel?
Good.
Good, nice.
Stronger.
Yes, stronger. Right? Sometimes it's our mental as well, right? We're thinking we couldn't do it, but if you have modification there and have your mind ready, you can definitely do it. Okay? All right. So from here, we're gonna come to standing for our cool down to start. And you know, we're yogis, okay? We like to do some salutation for everything, but what do you have? So when you inhale, sweep your arms up. And And exhale, hinge and fold. Nice. Inhale, lengthen your heart, halfway lift. And when you exhale, stay in the forward fold. From here, you can take the opposite elbows. Let your heart and your head, they go down a little bit. Soften into your knees. And sometimes I also like to bend into my knee, one knee at a time, side to side. Lift the heels, one heel at a time. Beautiful. Come back to the center of both heels down and release your hands. Take a deep inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, folding down. Rooting into your feet, start to rise up in your arms with you. And when you exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Good. 2 more half salutation. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, folding down. When you next inhale, rise up in your arms. And exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Last time, inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. And exhale, folding down. Rooting into your feet, start to rise up in your arms. And when you exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Go from here, inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, hands coming down. Step back into a high plank. And drop the knees. No more high plank. Take a child's pose. Let the ribs resting on top of your thighs. Knees can be wide or together. And from here, take your arms around and behind, around your shins. You can wiggle side to side from here. Nice. From here, reach your arms forward again. Take a deep inhale, arms forward overhead. And when you exhale, walk your hands towards the left side. Drop your right hip down to the mat. You can have your palms flat or come up to your fingertips if you're looking at the video. Good. On your next inhale, walk your hands back to the center. And when you exhale, hands and fingertips towards the right. Left hip dropping down. Deep breath. Inhale, coming back to the center. And exhale, staying right here. Good. And before I send you off, I'm going to add a little bit psoas stretch for you. So you're going to slowly come up to your tabletop. Come up to your tabletop and step your right foot, replacing your right hand. Okay, so you're kind of in the 90-90 position, front knee and back knee. And when you inhale, arms reaching up. Good. Hook your thumbs together and spread the fingers out. Yeah, there you go. And reaching your arms up. Take a deep inhale. Belly button tuck in, lengthen the tailbone. And when you exhale, side bend towards the right side. Nice. Adding in a little bit more psoas if you want. You can start to reach back, but keep your core really tight. Lengthen the tailbone down. Nice. And we're going to roll forward with your exhalation. Just adding mobility drill in here and going to the other side. Nice. And inhale, coming back to the center. Nice. When you exhale, hands coming down. Tabletop. One more side to go. Take your right knee back. Whenever you're ready, left foot, step forward, replacing your left hand. On your next inhale, reach your arms up. Hook the thumbs. If you remember which way you did the first time, do the other time. The other side. Take a deep inhale, reaching your arms. And when you exhale, side towards the left. Keep the tailbone tucked under. You really need to tuck the tailbone under in order to get into the psoas and your hip flexors. If you want a little bit more, maybe you can arch back. Nice. Beautiful. Good. Inhale, staying right here. When you exhale, start to roll forward, slow motion. Good. Getting into those back. And then coming up to your right. And sending your arms up. Nice, release your hands. Good, and we're gonna pause here and send you off. If you need any additional breath and child's pose, downward dog, go for it. This is your practice. Thank you so much. Namaste.